Welcome to your mom's house with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsky.
welcome to your mom's house.
Kiss my pussy. Kiss it! Come on! I got $1 million. $500,000 this motherfucker. Come on! Come on! Kiss my pussy. Kiss it! Come on! Come on! Come on! Kiss my pussy. Kiss it! Come on! Come on! Come on! I got $1 million. $500,000 this motherfucker. Come on! Come on! Kiss my pussy. Kiss it! Come on! Come on! Come on! Kiss my pussy. Kiss it! Come on! Come on! Come on! I got $1 million. $500,000 this motherfucker. Come on! Come on! Kiss it! Now what, little punk? I want my goddamn money. 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 You Bank of America? You Chinese motherfucker? Come on! Now what, little punk? I want my goddamn money. 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 You Bank of America? You Chinese motherfucker? Come on! Kiss my pussy. Kiss it! Come on! Come on! I got $1 million. $500,000 this motherfucker. Come on! Come on! Kiss my pussy. Kiss it! Come on! Come on! Come on! Kiss my pussy. Kiss it! Come on! Come on! Come on! Now what, little punk? I want my goddamn money. 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 You Bank of America? You Chinese motherfucker? Come on! Now what, little punk? I want my goddamn money. 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 You Bank of America? You Chinese motherfucker? Come on! You got my goddamn money. I told you kiss my pussy. My goddamn money. Give it to me! I told you kiss my pussy.
It's one of the all-time great drops from this show.
Yeah.
The Kiss
This
My
is-
Lady, Kiss My Pussy Lady.
Was this the original Wells Fargo commercial?
This was from Wells Fargo, yeah. She was there, and
She's the original spokeswoman.
she had $500,000, and they didn't give it to her, and yeah,
I got $1 million.
$1 million.
A million,
$500,000.
half a million. Yeah.
You Bank of America, you Chinese motherfuckers. Joe Murphy made this.
It's really good.
Thanks, Joe.
This is how my mom would get mad. And she would say things like that too.
Yeah.
Not kiss my, oh, she would say kiss my pussy.
But it's the kind of thing, if you're the person, you're like,
Yeah.
your mom probably didn't know how that came across to everybody in the room, right?
No.
Yeah.
No. It's just part of the fun of being with her.
Yeah.
It's part of the fun of having a cool mom.
Cool moms.
Having an eccentric mom. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Can I hear myself more?
You can.
Is it one
I
or
think,
two?
I think you're this one, right?
That's good, yeah.
You like it there?
A little lower.
A little lower?
I
There?
like your voice. It's very masculine.
Thank you. I've been told that. I've been told.
Yeah, you have a real man's voice.
People are fans. Met a fan this morning.
You did in the hotel. We celebrated our Banasmurferney last night.
The Spanish Smurferney of not just being married, but also a raw dog in it.
That's right.
And we're hoping to get more raw dog. We got some raw dog tweets.
We did.
Yeah.
I didn't get any. You must have just gotten them.
They tell me the raw dog stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, guys generally don't tweet me about their raw dog joys.
Yeah.
That's just for you. But we went back to the same hotel that we raw dogged in. That's right. How many years ago was that?
Yeah.
12 years ago? Mm-hmm. Yes, around yesterday.
About that, yeah.
And we got a couples massage, which you're not a fan of. So I was really surprised that you...
Babe, I booked it.
Right, but remember last time I asked you a while back, do you want a couples massage? And you went, God.
What?
No, I didn't ask you. The woman did that worked at the spa. She goes, would you like a couples massage? And your level of disdain for the very idea.
Can I tell you something, though? That was a huge upcharge yesterday. And
really?
for what?
It was really. Just to have two and one.
In the same room?
Oh, that sucks.
But I mean, I think it's because the illusion of that being a thing,
Right.
like the marketing of it is something that's not compatible with the reality. Like we're just in the same room.
Yeah, it's
Nothing
stupid.
happens.
Nothing special.
Except that I can hear your lady going like, "Is that comfortable?" And you can hear my lady going, "Is that temperature right?" On the bed? Like,
Right.
there's nothing happening.
Now, so how did you feel about? Because I didn't ask you. Did you like the couple's experience? Would you do it again? Were you
It just seemed like the only thing that stood out about it was that I'm hearing a conversation going on.
Yeah.
That's it. I mean, literally, we walked in the room, they leave, we both get on our tables, and then I get to hear your lady say, and then is this pressure good? And,
well, pressure.
and then do you want the music louder?
Right.
And then,
Well, and I heard that you don't like loud music. You asked her to
Yes.
turn it down. Now, I prefer loud music.
Yeah.
I like to space out. I like to get weird.
which is another argument for separate rooms.
I agree. Well, that's when we went into the massage
yeah.
spa, and she goes, 2 for a couple's massage. I literally looked at her and went, "Fuck you, no."
Yeah. I booked it that way.
And you booked it that way, and then she goes, "Wait, I'm confused."
Yeah.
And I go, "All right, I guess we're doing it."
Yeah. Well, I thought it's our band of Smurfany. You
Yeah,
do that.
we should try it.
But I'm saying in retrospect, to pay more for that,
It's foolish.
it seems silly to me.
Foolish. They didn't do anything special like
There's
rose
there's
petals.
no champagne in the room.
Nobody masturbated.
No bra strays.
You to
A
completion.
lot of people, by the way, on board with the shark bites analysis. They're like, "Yeah, movie's stupid. There's no masturbation scene." By the way, to everybody that always talks about pre-show, they're like, "Oh, there's commercials." This is pre-show right now, right?
Yeah.
We're doing pre-show.
Yeah.
And you're breaking my balls.
Right.
You're breaking my balls right now. Pre-show, there's content, and you're saying there's no content, and you're lying, and your mom's a liar too.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
Fill Her Up Delphia has been a promoted date of mine for a long time, and it's finally here. I'm really excited to go, Jeans.
I've never been to Filler Up Delphia. I've been to the Pittsburgh.
I'm doing 4 shows at the Cacadera Theater in Fill Her Up. I'm real excited about it. I want to thank everybody who got tickets. It should be 4 packed, really fun shows. The great Josh Potter is joining me. Should be a good time.
Oh, Josh Potter.
Yeah, he's great. He's great. After that, we have Thanksgiving. We will do an Thanksgiving week.
Yeah.
Then I go to West Balls Beach, Florida, the Improv. 4 shows only in West Palm. Please come out if you dare. We're going to have a lot of fun there. I'm home a lot in December, but I
God.
do get New Year's Eve in Momlando, Florida. The Improv there. That should be fun. And then I start a crazy tour throughout the first quarter of 2017. And in January, I hit Kansas City, Oxnard, New Orleans, Atlanta, Clear, Brownwater, Florida, and
It's a good one.
Tallahassee, Florida as well. That's my first weekend of the big tour I'm doing. Really excited about it. Jeans, I know you're going to Washington Dickum to welcome our new president, and that's going to be in December.
That's right. President Camacho, he's going to be racing dirt bikes on the lawn. And I'm going to go watch that happen.
Yeah.
December 9th and 10th.
Yeah.
2017, TBA, guys. Still working on it. Just
Yep.
had the call with the agents today, so let's see.
Yeah. So that'll be a fun week for you. That club is so great.
Yeah, I know.
Are we doing 2 nights?
Yeah, Yeah, 2 nights only, which
awesome.
is great. In and out.
Get your tickets. Get your tickets.
Get your tits. ThousandRanch.com, TomSegura.com.
And your mom's house podcast.com. Don't forget, the holidays are getting closer. Also, thank to Cool Ed for the instrumental here. Holidays are getting closer, which means don't forget to do your Amazon shopping. Shop for your Christmas presents.
I'm sorry, your mom is on, I
Yes.
believe you're saying.
Go to your mom's house podcast.com, click on the Mamazon banner, and do your shopping there. Have it gift wrapped and have it shipped.
Yeah, dude, don't get on a plane with gifts and cray-cray.
Kwanzaa, Christmas, Chanukah.
Jew stuff.
Forgot it.
Nobody celebrates Kwanzaa in America. I've never known one person.
I've known a couple brothers here and there that do it.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah. Couple fist in the air guys, yeah.
That white rapper from last week.
J Love. You know what I'm saying? Cornball motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
He was ridiculous.
So retarded.
Cornball.
Is that a new word? A cornball? I've been hearing that a lot. I mean, it's not a new word.
Maybe it's saying maybe there's a resurgence of it, but I feel like he's
coming back.
Motherfuckers mad corny, man. I feel like that's.
You look just like him when you said it.
If I trim his beard, the way his is, I could probably.
You should.
I could be J Love for Hollow Jeans next year.
You should. I really wish you'd shave it higher. It looks good.
I know, man.
Looks good. Yeah, but real talk, don't get on an airplane with packages. You're going to travel for Christmas and all that.
That's all stupid.
Don't do it because that TSA, they're going to go through it and they're going to unwrap everything and you're really going to regret it. Just have it sent directly to where you're going. Have it sent in advance. Then you don't have to pack a goddamn thing.
And the other thing is, don't you even consider not checking out our store. We have a new store. There's a lot of stuff on there.
Well, mainly the one stuff that matters is the water.
The water championship, yeah.
Which I am the water champ. This is my flask. I found it. You hit it last week.
Water champion shirt is a hot seller. It's a great Christmas gift.
Great Christmas gift.
Especially if you're friends or dating or married to someone who's a Your Mom's House fan. It's also the DJ Dadmouth thing, which I have a hilarious comment from one of the YouTube videos.
Okay.
Let's get into it.
Okay. I was just going to say, you were saying that if you are in a couple yourself listening and you guys are debating who's the water champ, it's a great shirt to get to prove that you really are.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Is that my favorite damn Pena?
Yeah. We got all kinds of Pena stuff.
I was so excited for this interview. I was sweating out of anticipation.
Yeah.
I don't care. I mean, like I said, we have interviewed major celebrities like Brace from Gigolos.
Yeah.
Gloria Stefan's been on the show. Jules Ventura, a.k.a. Jules.
Mm-hmm.
And by far, Dan Pena has been the most
super exciting,
amazing interview.
We loved having him.
Yeah.
We loved having him.
I'm just so thrilled.
Let's start the show. Let's go.
Well, one of my favorite sayings is "suck up your fucking pantyhose, you cunt."
Yeah. Wow. Did you start to use cunt more when you moved to the UK? Because I love it.
No.
No?
Actually, I've transitioned from cunt to vagina because cunt's not insulting enough now.
This shit is big time.
Who is Randy?
Don't bring anyone mother into this.
Your mom in the fucking stand.
Welcome to Your Mom's House with Tom Segura. And
Christina Pajitsky.
welcome to Your Mom's House.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cunts and vaginas.
So many cunts.
He switched to vagina, he said, because cunt wasn't crazy enough.
Yeah.
Oh, now you turn my ears down.
I turn your ears down?
Yeah, I got to turn it a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. What a treat. And look, he's even wearing his suit.
He's wearing a suit with his little pocket square. And
so adorable.
He's in full Pena mode, man.
Full Pena.
So why don't you talk about how did exactly you line this up?
Okay. So as it happens, I subscribe to Dan Pena's QLA newsletter. Okay. Yeah. So I get emails from his center or whatever once a week. Mm-hmm. And we had just done Joe Rogan's podcast where we briefly mentioned Dan, but we couldn't get into it because Joe didn't want to, get into any kind of trouble playing the guy's clips.
Right.
I rip people's head off and shit down their neck.
Yes. Yeah. So I get this random thing, and it just says, hey, Dan Pena featured on the Joe Rogan podcast with Tom Segura and Christina Pajitsky. And I I'm like, oh my God, that's me. Like it was one of those spam emails. It wasn't directed at me. I've never made communication with him before. So I immediately just write back to this like spammy email and I go, hey, I'm Christina Pazsitzky, huge fan of Dan's. We would love to have him on your mom's house. And not a few minutes later, I get a direct message from Dan Pena. Like, hey, I heard you want to get in touch with me. And then Dan and I started DMing on Twitter and I got in touch with his assistant on email and we arranged this interview. But what a wonderful world we live in that he just he hears us on Rogan and the next thing you know.
And also just if you want to follow the trajectory of the whole thing.
So crazy.
Do you know how like what was the story I told you? I brought up something a few weeks ago, and you go, "No, it's not that weird because the internet just
because of the internet." Because you brought
what was I
up
bringing
the
up?
Bikes kid.
Oh, the Bikes kid, right.
And he ends up having his ex-girlfriend in
my
your
show.
audience. And
but
then,
like for this, what stood out to me was I was just on Instagram
yeah,
and happened to click a video with him doing the like while you're fucking poor thing.
yeah. And that's how you found him?
That's how I found him. That's how I found Dan Pena. I sent that to Blue Band, and I go, put this in the show breakdown next week.
Yeah.
Then, like, when I saw his name, I go, I'm going to look him up on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's when I found, remember the first episode, I was like, oh, I can't wait to play it for you.
Yes.
Because I knew how much, and that's the one where he was like, show me your friends, like, all your friends, you know why you're fucking
losers.
Yeah, because you have fucking bumps you're hanging around. So, and you were laughing. Like, those are things I just typed in and I go, these are great clips. I know this will be great for our show. Then we talk about him on Rogan. That reach is so massive that it gets back to him.
In England.
Then you see your name in a piece of spam mail.
Just like a newsletter, the QLA newsletter.
Because he obviously blasts out stuff
So
about
crazy.
it. Then we reach out, and now he's on our show.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's just, it is and it isn't, right? Like I said,
Right.
like because the world now has shrank so much because of the interwebs. It's pretty rad.
Yeah.
And we could Skype with him.
Shrunken.
Shrunken? Is that the right word?
I don't know.
Shrunken?
I don't know, actually. I just thought it was fun to...
This is rad. And we could Skype with this guy in England who's 8 hours, I think, behind, right?
Yeah. Yeah, so first he tried to set up a Skype session at 6 a.m. our time. We were like, no thanks.
Not happening.
But yeah.
But first of all, sorry. Okay.
Go ahead.
I just wanted to add an addendum to the massage story.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't really finish what happened.
Right.
So
On the pre-show. On the pre-show, you may have skipped it, but there's already the origins of a story.
Right.
Go ahead.
So we have a couples massage, which Tom's vehemently opposed to
That's an exaggeration.
in the past. And we do
I'm
it.
the one that set it up.
You set it up and we tried it. And you fell asleep and started snoring, which was so typical. And I started kind of giggling to myself. And as you're snoring, I thought, wouldn't it be funny when Tom wakes up to tell him that while he was asleep, he farted so loudly that everybody started laughing.
Well, I can tell you exactly what causes that kind of fart.
Yeah.
So we both were done with the momsage. And I sit up and I go, oh my God, you farted so big. And you're like, what? I did? I'm like, oh my God, it was so embarrassing. We all started laughing. You didn't hear it? You didn't hear it?
Well, then I go like, no.
I got you.
But you sold it so hard and you're like, you fell asleep. And I go, yeah. And you're like, I heard you snoring. And I go, yeah. And you go, and you farted. And I laughed so hard. And then I was like, oh shit, did I really? And you actually convinced me only because I remembered when it started.
Yeah.
I go, oh, I got a fart in here.
Oh,
You know?
so the seeds were planted in your
Well,
mind.
I'm saying like I felt a fart, but you know when you clamp down, you go, I'm not going to
Yes.
fart.
Yeah.
And then sometimes it'll just go away.
Yeah.
But I was like, I must have fallen asleep.
Where does the fart go?
And I've asked therapists before.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, farts happen all the time. Yeah. And I go, what do you do? They're like, we're so used to it. Like,
They just let the biscuits fly.
Yeah, they go, it just happens.
Yeah.
Because people relax.
Yeah.
It's exactly in the scenario you're describing. There's someone's pushing on you.
Yeah, and you
you're relaxed.
rip one.
Yeah, you rip it.
But I got you good. And
I was getting ready to apologize. I was getting ready to mention it. Not apologize, but I was getting ready to go like, oh, I heard about what happened.
I couldn't let you do that. So
Yeah.
then I told you what happened.
You got me good. You really sold it good. Yeah, I really didn't think.
And then we fell off our primal wagons.
Oh my God!
Pretty fucking hard.
Well, it was Bannis Murphy meal.
Bannis
You
Murphy.
convinced me to go for it.
Go for it. It's one night.
Yeah.
Had alcohol, fried food, just
bad.
mac and cheese. We did it. We did desserts.
I'm back on the horse because I got to beat Bert in the fat challenge.
You got a lot of work to do.
Yeah.
But it wasn't worth it. Honestly, like
It wasn't. That's the funny thing.
I didn't care.
You think you're being bad and
Yeah.
having fun, and you're just like, I feel sick.
Yeah, I felt
bloated.
sick all night. I felt
know.
terrible. And then
That wasn't good.
but the good part about it was that I had some really productive farts in the hotel with you.
Yeah.
And that made this Bannis Murphy more specialer.
You were very gassy.
More specialer.
You were very gassy. I will say that.
And you did give me credit, so I appreciate it.
It was really, really enticing.
Because nothing makes me angrier or sadder rather when I fart and then you don't acknowledge it. You don't give me credit for the fart.
Yeah.
I hate that. It's like, why do I live? And you had a lot of thoughts to yourself last night that you really enjoyed. You were like right now, like you're enjoying a thought.
I'm thinking about whether I enjoyed them last night.
You did. There was a few thoughts you had that you enjoyed at dinner where you zoned out and you were like, and you.
Because I don't know if they know that enough, the audience. That's
Oh,
a
we've
thing.
talked about this before
have?
with you that sometimes you think thought like right now. See, caffeine. Okay, you think thoughts.
I've reset this thing. I have no idea what to do. I'm not kidding you. This fucking thing, I've downloaded it. I've used its anti-sleep system. It's on. All right.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't fucking know.
well, can I?
Go ahead.
You have thoughts that you don't share, and you'll fully talk to yourself. Like
Yes.
we'll be like this, and then you'll go.
That's a kind of exaggeration.
Not really.
Of how it goes.
You'll be good. You go. Well, I have to do a sound so that the audience just listening can hear.
Yeah.
You'll be like,
Yeah.
and you'll laugh to yourself like a crazy person, and then I'll be like, "Did you just have a thought that you didn't share?" And you're
It's
like,
true.
Yeah,
I know. I don't deny it. It's true.
but why? But share the fun thought because I'm
But
alone
I
with
don't
you.
want to.
I know, but if it's
But you
just
keep
you and me
saying
at
it,
dinner,
and I keep telling you I don't want to.
but it's just you and me at dinner. It's not fair. Or today, this morning, we had having coffee in the lobby, and then you were on your. I didn't have my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and you were reading fun tweets, and you were like, "What's up? What's up? A good one." And I'm like, "Can you share the fun thing?"
Mm-hmm.
But you wouldn't share.
That one is a little different than what you're comparing it to, though.
Why?
Because that's reading something and enjoying it. But when I have thoughts and you go, tell me what you just thought, and I go,
what's the
I don't want to.
I don't need to know all your thoughts, but the ones that give you laughter when you LOL, basically. Like, how come you have to share if you're gonna LOL? Like,
No,
then share the fun.
never. No, it's never going to change.
Well, you know what?
What?
I just had a fun thought. I'm not gonna share.
I know.
Oh, that was a good one.
Yeah. I know. All right, let's go to Dan
Right?
Pena.
Okay,
Ready?
I'm so excited.
So we
Okay.
talked to Dan Pena. Blue Band really turned these around quickly. Thank you.
Thank you, Blue Band.
And here you go. Here's some of our conversation with Pena. We'll also upload it as its own longer form
Just making
video.
sure we're recording. I was like, oh,
Are we not recording?
no, we are. The red light's on.
Okay.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Here we go.
I just love him to pieces.
Dan, this is this is so exciting to us. You have no idea. I mean, I know you've seen the footage of us talking about you. We're huge fans, and this is just
Thank you.
just a thrill for us. So
And you look amazing today.
You do.
You looked so dapper.
you look like you're about 6'1", 225, and you can kill a bear with your fucking knife.
Yeah, well, I can actually.
I know you
We
can.
know.
That's what he said in his video.
His
to Joe
retort to
Rogan.
Joe, yeah.
He got really upset that Joe called him old.
He did. He did not like that at all.
It's really interesting.
He got real mad.
What is the backstory of you being the $50 billion man? Well, basically, I'll just summarize that one
Go ahead.
because I don't think it's, I don't need to play the clip.
Right.
Basically, so I was curious about it. I know a lot of people were, why are you the $50 billion man? You're not worth $50 billion.
Right. Where does the number come
The
from?
number comes from, that's how much mentees have earned collectively over his time as a business and life coach for people.
Gotcha.
So in other words, if you add up all the money
value of
the people
Yes.
who have studied under him, what they've earned, it's over $50 billion.
Cool.
That's why he calls himself that. So it's interesting, and that's why he's called that.
I didn't tell people that it was hard for me to make the money I did, because it wasn't. I found it quite easy. Because one of the questions I'm often asked is, Dan, why didn't you just continue to make a lot of fucking money for yourself? And quite frankly, as I told the kids at Oxford University a few months ago, I found it pretty fucking easy. So it wasn't any fun anymore.
Right.
But I thought if I could pull cunts like you
Yeah.
across the goal line,
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that'd be some fun. But what I grossly underestimated, guys, is how fucking hard it was to get people with low self-esteem,
Right.
no balls, no
Right.
grit, no self-confidence, that have been raised by dipshit parents across the goal line.
Yes,
Right.
I
So
agree.
what I've done now in the last
Dipshit. Love him.
Pardon?
No,
I
we're saying
love
yes.
this. Amen.
Yes. That was one of the more fun parts of the talk with him.
That was great, and I don't know if what you're going to play next, but Dan and I had a discussion about how you kind of do have to unlearn a lot of the stuff that you were raised with. There's a lot of stuff that your parents just may have passed down to you.
That's what therapists teach you too, by the way.
Unlearning the shit that doesn't really work in the real world.
Yeah, and unlearning, the essentially brainwashing, your programming. Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of dumb things like in the you and I grew up in the Catholic faith.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff like turn the other cheek. If somebody hits you, give them the other cheek to hit. Right?
Yeah.
That Jesus would give them, offer them the other side to hit as well. Which to me is the dumbest thing to tell somebody. No, if somebody hits you, you fucking hit back. You don't let somebody do that.
What are you, fucking Steve Spurrier?
What are you,
Jesus.
stupid? And the meek don't inherit the earth. They certainly don't.
No, but that's something you tell the meek so that they feel good about
Exactly, right. There's a lot of dumb shit you grow up on. Anyway.
The only thing I do is if you want to be mentored by me personally, you come to the castle and you pay. But 99.999% of everybody that has benefited from QLA, I never met, I never Skype fucked, face fucked, or tweet fucked.
it. Wow, that's a lot of fucking...
Until now.
Yeah.
Yeah. He Skype fucked with us.
Yeah, he did Skype fuck, and we've tweet fucked too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We DM fucked and email
Yeah.
fucked. I'm dying to know, Dan, why are people so fucking poor?
Good question, Jeans.
Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you, but wait a minute. I want to try to do my best imitation of a Polish father telling his daughter, you hang around with fucking losers.
Is my dad retarded?
Yeah.
You nailed it.
He did his research.
He did.
That's
He
really
listened
funny.
to us.
He
Yeah.
must have heard us saying it.
That was great.
That is great. Yeah, you hang out with fucking losers. Oh, man.
And vis-a-vis Tom sitting in hotels, I didn't know that's what you did in hotels, Tom. Watch porn.
Yeah. But somehow I managed to
Watch
stay...
porn.
I stay productive, Dan. I stay productive, It
Well, I guess so.
it fuels my business. It fuels my material. But see, that's a very smart approach to a conversation. I let the conversation begin.
Let the conversation
is knowing a little bit about the people you're talking to.
Can I tell you, after you introduced me to the world of Dan Pena,
Yeah.
I immediately got on his website. I read all the material. I listened to
You know
his
a lot
podcast.
about it. Yeah.
He's got a podcast called Ask the $50 Billion Man, and it's hilarious because
He reads people. He's like, check out my
Yes.
fucking site, you idiot.
he'll be like, "It's the fucking shit's all on the fucking website, okay?" Like he gets upset, which
Gets
is funny.
agitated,
But
yeah.
he'll tell you stuff. He gives away his stuff for free. He says it's great.
Fucking hilarious, man.
He's such a wonderful treasure, Dan Pena.
East LA. Now, you wonder, how much trouble could I get in East LA as a young kid? Well,
Oof. Well, he was, so
So
those
he
people
grew
know
up
he
in
grew
East
up
LA.
there. Yeah.
His dad was a cop, so he grew up really hard knocks. Plenty.
this is before I got out of grammar school. I had broken a kid's arm in several places on purpose.
Yeah.
I smashed a guy's glasses into his eyes, and in those days there was real glass in their eyes. Fortunately, he didn't lose his sight. And the coup de grace was I dropped an aquarium from the second floor on my teacher, and if he hadn't moved 6 inches, it would have killed him, but it only broke his collarbone.
Oof.
Now, my mother knew that if I was just getting started,
Yeah.
I was still in grammar school, God only knows what I do by the time I got out. So she pressured my dad, and we moved to the valley.
There you go.
That's my story too.
That is your story.
I grew up on the hard streets, and then we went to the valley.
Yeah. You also grew up partially in the rough streets of Windsor, Ontario.
Windsor, Ontario, not far, right?
Yeah.
Similar.
Well, one of my favorite sayings is "suck up your fucking pantyhose, you cunt."
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Did you start to use cunt more when you moved to the UK? Because I love it.
No.
No?
No, actually, I've transitioned from cunt to vagina because cunt's not insulting enough now.
Man, he's too funny, dude.
I don't even know what it's like now. You can't even dress your boy up in blue because that's considered a form of child abuse because he hasn't decided his gender preference yet. Stuff like that, and and I fear how he's going to turn out under this kind of world.
I also
in this world.
Not funny, but ironic that your nanny wanted to give him a Reiki, right?
Reiki. We fired her.
We fired her.
We fired her immediately.
She got the boot.
Yeah, I mean,
Out.
I'm not into hitting women, but I might have made an exception.
I think we almost did too.
Man, I really did almost blow a gasket on that one. You know what's funny too, by the way? This is a total separate from this.
Yeah.
I just realized that I reacted the same way now that I did in this video at the same moment.
Yeah,
I also saw you react the same way. Isn't that like in the moment too? Like in exactly the same moment.
It's like the video. It's like the mirror. We're watching a mirror. Yeah.
Wow.
That's because we're genuine. I know. I always think about that when we play that clip.
It's so great to see you make him laugh. That was great. He was like, ha! And you could tell, like, can you
Genuine
imagine
happiness.
if you worked for him and you're like, I'm going to do Reiki on your baby, what he would do?
He would, fire me, hit me.
He just said he would like to make an exception to it.
Correct.
Lastly, because I know we don't have you much time, as always, you look incredible. We wanted to know, what's your position on jeans, first of all?
Well, I have jeans.
Uh-huh.
And contrary to what the kids, the pundits, write me and email me about, is that, they say billionaires all wear jeans. And the billionaire guys, and I don't know, I maybe know a half a dozen or 7 or 8 guys that I know I can say that I know.
Yeah.
And they don't wear jeans.
There you go.
There you go.
Dan Pena does not wear jeans.
They don't do it.
For all the success I've had, I have the least amount of followers
Right.
on Twitter,
Kills me.
Yeah.
Facebook,
It's weird. You should have more.
LinkedIn. And there's a reason for that.
What's that?
Because I tell the
Because you're a cunt? Because you're a fucking cunt, Dan?
Well,
Well, his answer was,
I don't know.
if a cunt, there's 2 definitions for a cunt. Most people call a person a cunt if they're obnoxious, etc.
Right.
See, when I call you a cunt, it's because you're a fucking coward.
Okay. All
Okay?
right. All right.
You're afraid to do what's right because you want to be liked by some other cunt.
yep.
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay?
There you go.
Yeah, so just so you guys, if you do want to know the answer, I think he said the reason he's not as popular on social media is because he calls people cunts. But I mean, he calls you out on being a pussy.
Right. And tells you to fuck yourself.
He doesn't tell you it's okay to be weak and shitty.
Yeah.
Which is really necessary.
We should, by the way, I know it's been a week. We have a new president of the United States coming to office. That's
right.
And this isn't a political show by any means, but I do feel like it's necessary to say something, and it's pretty simple, and we'll move on. Everybody gets so fired up and hot-headed,
Yeah.
and you can't even talk to people.
It's a very personal thing, politics and religion,
It does, man. And people get too fired up, and you can't have conversations. What I was going to say though was that I don't know. It's not really a mystery. I was not a fan of Trump.
Okay.
Never wanted him.
I didn't know
Never
that.
wanted him to be president, and never thought it'd be possible. But I will say that I think it's important to, now that he's won, the rig system came together.
Kind of worked in his favor.
Yeah,
That's weird.
and he won. I feel like you have to give for the benefit of your country, give him a shot, and like I'm saying, you could be disappointed, but you got to give him a shot and see what happens. So
yeah, I mean, I agree. It's not the end. It's not the end of the world yet. Let's see. Let's not panic. I know everybody's initial reaction is, some of us are horror, panic. A lot of people are really depressed and anxious, but let's see.
Absolutely. So we'll move. I did think, I'll give him credit. I thought he gave a very nice victory speech when he came out. I have a small clip from that, and then we'll move on. So this is him moments, after accepting that he is the president-elect of the United States.
Get your monkey ass down. Chill out.
There we go.
Shit. I know shit's bad right now, with all that starving bullshit. And the dust storms, and we running out of French fries and burrito coverings.
Yeah.
But I got a solution.
That's what you said last time, dipshit. I got a solution. You're a dick. South Carolina, what's up?
There you go. So that was a beautiful moment from that speech, and let's hope that America.
I think America is great
together.
again. That sounded like we've returned to greatness. We're all great. Thank you.
We're back.
How long before he does start shooting rifles in the air during speeches, you think?
I don't know. It could be the most entertaining 4 years ever that we're about to embark on.
It's definitely going to be great for comedy.
I think so.
It's going to be great for Saturday Night Live.
It'd be great for the arts in general.
Yeah, I think we're going to have another a renaissance, if you will, with the artists
I do.
freaking out.
Yeah, it'll be
God knows the comedy world is losing their mind right now.
Yeah, they're fired up. So, do you remember a while back, Jeans, we had...
I love you.
You love me?
Can I just say that I love you?
Thank you.
I do. I love you. I think you're a wonderful man. I'm glad we've been married so long.
That just hit you right now?
It just hit me because, look, if the world is going to fall to pieces because of President Camacho, then I just want you to know I love you. And
Thank you.
We've got a compound built underground. We can survive the nuclear holocaust, and we can love each other.
Oh, yeah, there's
our
no
son
problems
and our
coming.
2 dogs.
We're all set
gonna be
up.
fine.
Our bunker is solid.
We got our water supply. We got our backup generator. When the nuclear bombs hit, it'll be fine.
Be great.
You guys have our podcast to listen to.
I love you too, Jeans. I love you too.
Yeah, it's the end of the world.
So here's what I wanted to play. So do you remember a while ago we played this this British hooligan fan who was like saying blood and fam? He was like,
Yeah,
blood,
that was a
blood.
good one.
He's back.
Oh, good.
And there's an interesting, I think, note about this guy.
Okay.
Blood,
Blood, fam.
fam, blood.
Yeah, that's a
blood,
good one.
Fam.
That one stuck to me for a while.
This time, we're talking to after he lost to Tottenham, which used to be a shitty team, but is now much better.
Tottenham?
I think yes, it is. Is it Tottenham?
How do you it spells?
Tottenham.
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 Gloucester.
This guy, anyways, he has a pretty great accent, but he also has the slang that you don't get to hear. I mean, I mentioned fam, I've heard, but I've never heard it like used 100 times in 2 minutes.
Fam.
Blood, I don't hear a lot. I've heard it before, but I don't
Blood,
hear it.
isn't that like an old jive? Shang Lu's blood. It's like an old 70s black
There you
guy
go.
thing.
Okay, well,
Catch
it's
a ball
back.
rebound with your medicine.
It's back.
But it was a bit disappointing in the end from Arsenal.
It was just dead, man. It was dead, Rob. It was dead. There was no passion. There was no desire. The only man showing passion was Coquelin, blood. This is a North London derby, fam. You understand? It's the biggest game of the season so far, blood. And look what they go and do, blood. Look what they go and do. Even, blood, I'm a bigger Wolby fan, but, blood, are you missing them opportunities, blood? You threw one-on-one, blood. You had so much time, blood, to pick your corner, blood. And you hit it straight at the keeper, blood. Even Mustafi, he was getting ripped, blood. You know I love Mustafi, blood. Rip!
This guy's out of his mind.
Blood. He's a little
The defence, there was no shape, blood. Man were all over the gaff, fam. There was nothing there, blood. Bellerin got ripped. You understand? Was getting ripped, blood. The man was getting ripped left, right, and centre. Left, right, and centre, blood. Ozil didn't do his thing. Alexis was running man down, but there was nothing really to the game, blood. It was dead.
Do people talk like this?
Yeah.
Really? All the time?
I don't know. I'd never heard blood.
I've heard that this might be a clip here from this guy for the Master of Accents. So just let me just
Sorry, Master. Put your headphones on.
get my. All right, let's see if I'm ready.
Fuck that, blood. Real talk, fam. Fuck that. I don't give a shit about the League Cup, blood. I'll be real. Obviously, if we win it, yeah, cool, but I don't really care for that. I ain't got my eye on that, blood. I don't look at the fixtures and think, oh, when we playing Tottenham in the League Cup. I think when we play them in the league, blood. Come on, blood.
Derby games are tough games. Derby games are tight games.
But why do they always turn up and we don't recently, blood? Why is that, fam? Why are these players not up for this fucking game, blood? Even the fans, blood. I'm a big supporter of the fans, but today was shit. I'm walking up and there's no fucking songs. There's no banter. The atmosphere was dead.
That wasn't hard to. I understood all that.
Yeah. I feel like he's mad about the team.
Yeah, they said that this clip here, the interviewer tries to suggest that the team that they lost to was good, and that maybe upsets this guy. Okay,
Tottenham, we've got to give him a lot of credit. No, give him no credit.
Nah, man.
Listen,
look how long we ain't beat them.
We have to give them. Listen, whether we like them or not, we have to give them respect that they are not a shit team. They are. Hold on a second. They are a good team. It's as simple as that. Whether we don't want to have
sports do that. Sports are like politics too. It's so much like it. Like that team's bullshit, man. They get so upset.
So fired up.
I know it is. Here's the Blood Fam supercut.
Excellent. I love that.
It was just dead, man. Blood, fam. You understand? Blood. You understand? Blood, fam. Blood. Even the fans, blood.
I mean, that's so much.
Really
There's so many.
It's so many, yeah.
It's such a weird drop.
You know what I always love is when somebody like that is being interviewed and he has to really treat that person like somebody of intelligence that has a valid opinion.
I know what you're saying in a general sense.
like,
I think he knows who that
doing?
guy is, though. You know?
Oh, he's a homo.
Yeah, he knows that this guy's a good interview. Like good in the sense that he's entertaining. You know?
Yeah, and he has to be like, "How do you feel?"
Yeah,
like blood fam.
Ah, fam. Pick your corner, mate. Fam, blood, fam.
Nothing like the soccer hooligans. They really love their soccer.
They do. Speaking of accents, and the UK, we have a full tour of UK accents right now.
Oh, I love it. Let's do it.
So this is something as a master, people have asked me, can you do this one? Can you do that one? The answer is always yes. But now to educate us further, we're going to take this tour of...
And I lived in England for a year in the 90s, so I feel like I can contribute to this discussion.
Absolutely.
I'm no master.
Yeah, right. But I
certainly...
Yeah.
Am I an apprentice?
Oh, sure. Of course.
Thank you.
Received pronunciation is the great communicator. As soon as you deviate from that and you go into London speech, for example, then you lose a little bit of the communication. Cockney is based on East Anglian, Suffolk, Norfolk, Cambridgeshire. This is often by actors confused with the West Country, where the R's come in, and then you get Dorset and Somerset, get into Cornwall. Cool. Devon's slightly different. It goes into the nose a bit more like that. Then you go up north to Yorkshire. It's nice if you get a word that's got one of the predominant...
That sounds very Downton.
Downton Abbey. Where was Downton?
Well, the way he said Yorkshire.
I'm a good Yorkshire lass.
Yeah, he said Yorkshire, like they would say on the show a lot.
The aristocracy.
Is that where the aristocracy lived? Because they would always take the train into London.
They were country people.
Right.
Downton. Yes.
So maybe that is
Yorkshire. I do know that the royalty, they tend to talk, this is true, with the chin out and a bit of a more nasal.
Uh-huh.
And then, the Cockney people, they talk it's like back in the throat. Yeah.
It's nice if you get a word that's got one of the predominant sounds in it, like Yorkshire. Then you cross the Pennines into Lancashire, where it gets much more...
That sounds like the way he just said that Yorkshire, sounds like the farmers on Downton Abbey.
Yeah.
The people that worked.
Yeah.
Like the actual... So it didn't sound like the Downton...
sheep farmers.
Yeah. The people, the actual working class. Sounds like...
the downstairs people, if you will.
Yeah, but that's exactly how they would say things,
Definitely.
I wonder...
Lancashire.
I wonder where...
Lancashire.
Fictionally or not does that take place?
We can look it up on this thing called the interwebs.
The Google machine.
Where does Downton Abbey take place? Where did the porno take place? Remember the season finale was so crazy? I mean, the series finale?
Mm-hmm.
When they all had sex with each other upstairs and downstairs?
It's in Hampshire.
Hampshire?
About 5 miles south of Newbury, Berkshire.
Berkshire. That doesn't really help me either. Like, where the fuck is that? Now, are you Googling where the actual building Downton the Abbey is?
Well, yeah.
You should see where the show takes place.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's see.
God damn.
God damn, that's a lot of cum. Is that what you're
This is
saying?
a fucking lot of cum. And then Birmingham, bam. Okay, let's see. Where does Downton Abbey? I love it when our internets never work. We've installed about 4 different lines in this house.
It's in the fictional Yorkshire County.
Yes, I just read that.
Yeah.
Fuck your mother. Yorkshire Country Estate. Okay, so it's Yorkshire.
So that's exactly
They're
what
in
we were
Yorkshire,
talking
yeah.
about. North Yorkshire right there.
Yorkshire.
See how the master picked it up, though, so quickly?
You did.
Yeah.
I'm a good Yorkshire lad.
A word that's got one of the predominant sounds in it, like Yorkshire. Then you cross the Pennines into Lancashire, where it gets much more flexible and fluid in the mouth. Liverpool is there too, you know, it's Scouse. It's a mixture of all kinds of sounds. One of those is Northern Irish with the raising inflections, but you don't get the raising inflections down in Dublin, where it has that poetic quality, which is sometimes thought of as being not different from Highland speech, which is also quite poetic and almost Scandinavian. And then you come down to Glasgow and into the lowlands of Scotland, where you get glottal stops and things like that. And then you come down the west coast and you're in Wales, North Wales, where it's breathy like that, and down into South Wales, where you get much heavier, and Welsh people who sometimes even sound a bit drunk.
Yeah.
This guy is so good.
So good.
That I feel like he could sign up for my master's program, where he comes and stays in the house.
In your castle.
And we just practice accents.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you should invite him to your lair.
Well, he's got to pay, but I'm saying he's getting ready, I feel like, to take the course.
Can I tell you, the Welsh accent is, in my opinion, the hardest to understand of these people. That shit is bananas hard. And then you have a few pints of beer in you, and you can't understand what the fuck these people are saying to you.
Yeah.
And by the way, Trainspotting 2 is coming out.
Yeah. Talk about some accents.
I'm super stoked. There's whole chunks of that movie. I don't understand a fucking word Francis Begbie says in that whole film.
Hello,
but
I'm Gareth Jameson. I'm an actor and a voice coach from www.londonvoicelessons.com.
Cool.
Here are some.
Oh.
Can you believe that 20 years later, though?
It went by so fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I was in college when that movie came out, and it was like my favorite movie. It was so
Do you remember like Beats the first time where you're like, wait, what? What did you say?
Beats?
Like Beats in the movie, moments.
Oh, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Francis Begbie, that the sociopathic guy that throws the beer. I didn't understand most of what he says in that film.
It's incredible.
There's an entire scene where he's talking to he's telling a story to Spud or something, and I don't understand a fucking word.
Yeah.
And he throws the pint of beer, and someone screams. And I'm
There's
like,
real lunatics in that movie.
whatever. It's I can't wait.
Yeah.
Some tips for working on your voice.
On the voice. On the voice. I like the
This guy.
music.
Yeah, it's real cool.
Really cool.
Real cool.
The key to any accent is to isolate the sounds that are specific to that accent.
Duh.
So in the Welsh accent, quite often you'll hear people saying that it's a very sing-song sort of sounding accent. The reason for this is that in the Welsh accent, what tends to happen is that vowel sounds are stretched out and stressed, and there's a huge glide from high pitch to low pitch. The accent I'm talking about is the South Wales accent. There's actually quite a huge difference between South and North.
Okay.
We'll focus on the South Wales.
Let's see.
So listen to this sentence. John, what are you doing? John, what are you doing? You notice
John, what are you doing?
That's good. Do it again.
that huge
John, what are you doing?
Can I do it? John, what are you doing?
John, what are you doing?
It's good.
John, what are you doing?
You notice that huge glide on John. That's much more common in Wales than it is in other parts of the United Kingdom.
John.
But it's not exclusive to Wales.
Okay.
John, what are you doing?
John.
Notice that at the end as well. Doing. Rather than an I sound in doing, the I we get in pit and lit and hit and pick, it becomes more like an So that's peck and bet. Can I have a bet of that, please?
Is he doing American
have a
accents?
bet of do that.
It'd be great if this guy did American.
Oh, this guy? Yeah. He does how to do a Scott. He does American.
Dude, let's hear it.
You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's all California bros talk like this.
Bro, I bet he's like,
Valley girls.
so what you want to do is sound all fucking stupid like this. Hey man.
Just dropped their IQ
Hello,
about 80 points.
I'm Gareth Jameson. I'm an actor and a
Here's his intro music.
Hilarious. It's good music. You want to go to McDonald's?
Now, you might want to do an American accent because you're in a play or a film, or maybe you want to impress your friends.
You just want to be dumb.
Or maybe you want to try and fit in better in the USA. Whatever the reason.
That's a weird thing to do.
To try to fit in better on the USA.
To try to adapt an accent on a vacation.
Like Lindsay Lohan.
Playing with accents is a great way to stretch your voice and exercise your speech.
Oh.
Now, the key to doing any accent is to isolate the specific sounds that occur in that accent. Now, today I can only give you a brief overview of some of these sounds. Of course, the USA is huge and there are many different accents, so we're going to go for one that's called General American. Let's start with the sound Americans use for the letter R. Now, listen to this sentence. Are there more birds?
Totally.
Are there more birds?
Are there more birds?
Are there more birds? Are there more birds?
He's
I feel like I
right.
said it more American by listening to him.
Yeah.
Are there more birds?
He cleaned it up for you.
He did. He really did.
Are
Now listen to this sentence.
He's right.
Are there more birds? Are there more birds?
Are there more birds?
You notice that every time there's a letter R, it's pronounced. And that's a good general rule for American. Every letter R in the word
So
gets
true.
pronounced. Are there more birds?
Ah.
Also, it's a very dark sound. It might help you to think about this R sound coming from right at the back of the throat, back here.
Back here.
Are there more
It
birds?
sounds terrible.
There.
Now, our next...
Doesn't we sound terrible compared to the beautiful UK? It sounds.
Yes.
We sound fucking retarded.
Look, I have to work on what I've been working on. You can be here for it, but
Vous.
vous,
That's your French.
Enchanté.
enchanté,
That's
Bien sûr.
bien sûr,
That's terrible. Do that again.
bien sûr.
No.
No?
You need to practice Beyonce. Beyonce.
Pardon.
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 Please.
Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
I'm so much better at
No.
French.
No.
No.
I did really well.
So you're learning French now on the airplanes?
Yeah, I do it to occupy my time.
When do you have time in between the strip clubs?
I don't. Well, what happens is I'll go into a strip club with headphones on,
And
and then sometimes they'll go like,
Yeah.
"Hey, man, don't you want to take those out?" And I'll be like, "I'm working on my
You'll
French."
say non.
I'll say, "No,
no.
pardon."
Pardon.
And I
Merci
point.
beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
No Beyonce.
Here's what. Can I tell you why I did this? So people know. So I finished Spanish in high school as a sophomore. I
Yeah.
took the AP.
Well, yeah, it was a little advantage.
I had a little advantage, right? And I passed. I had like A's with everything. So they
Yeah.
go, "You should take a second language."
Oh boy.
So what I did was I signed up for French, and I got a D, and I was
So
always really disappointed in it. Then a few years later, I forget, online or something, I found a French tutor, and I go, I'm going to try to do this again. And I met with her a couple times. She gave me tapes. This is when there was cassette tapes. Listen to these tapes to practice. I gave up in, I don't know, a week or two.
Oh, I bet.
Then I signed up for this online course about somewhere between 15 and 18 months ago. And I did it for a couple days.
Yeah.
And then the reason I never mentioned it was I was like, because I quit again.
Yeah.
And the reason I mentioned to you at this time is that I've gone further.
Good for you.
So, you know, when you like, it's like a diet where you're like, I'm not going to say anything
Yeah.
until I know I'm doing it.
Yeah. So
like that.
how far are you?
I'm in the
your-
beginner stages, but I've done 4 or 5 beginner things.
You know, it's hard when you're not immersed, I think, in the language. You're not forced to show up to a class or live in Franceland
Yeah.
for a while. But that's good. Good for you.
Yeah.
I studied German in college, and I almost failed. By the time I got to German 3, almost failed out. I think I got like a D.
I think I'm going to try
So
to
hard.
do a few of these,
Yeah.
with the languages that come more naturally.
And you know what'd be cool? You can incorporate it in your DJing. You can yell out. You can be like the European DJ Dadmouth,
There's that. There's also you gave me this great idea to try to be a retarded comedian, and I was thinking, what if I did that, but in multiple languages?
I think that's a slam dunk.
They're not going to hold me to the same vocabulary that an able-minded person would have.
Right.
So what if I did? I'm retarded, but I do this in French, Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian.
Then you can appeal to all retarded people in all
It's-
cultures.
It's such a beautiful idea on your
Yes.
part, and
Thank
I wanted to credit you with that. Yeah.
Thank you. It's the retarded people of the world. It's a global act now. You can go ahead and your agent can thank me for that idea.
Yeah. Well, you know him. You can give him a call. Tell him. I'll definitely give you credit. Also, don't forget.
By the way, today we share a booking agent.
Yeah.
And we were talking about I said Fort Lauderdale. He corrected me and said, "Oh, you mean Fart Lauderdale?"
Wow.
And I go, "You just earned your commission on that."
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Are you going to go to Fart Lauderdale?
We'll see.
We'll see, huh?
We'll see. We have to work out the deal, Tom.
Okay.
It's all about the deal.
Don't forget.
I'm standing there and I smell what smells like somebody just dumped an entire container of coffee in the shower. Like somebody took, I don't know what that is, and just. Like, do you think you could drink water today, Dad?
First of all, I've always been a big water drinker.
Oh, bullshit.
I have.
Your pee is like brown.
We should measure who drinks more water in a day.
I do in a second.
I think it's me more than 2 to 1. Why don't we do a water challenge?
I'll fucking challenge you right now, bro.
Okay.
Okay, let's do this.
Let's do it. That's so ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And it's not accurate. Trying to get into the
I drink so much water after set.
practice of playing some more songs during the show.
Oh, yeah. Good idea.
Because there's so many great ones.
I think
This one is, of course, about the water championship.
Me.
It just says Tom,
About me being the water
Me.
champion.
I'm the water
And
champ.
they can see the manipulation. You could never drink this much water. There's online support, Instagram, Twitter. Tom is the best. Not a big fat liar. Here's the evidence. 808. Remember?
Wow. That is so false. Manipulation. Hello, Yana. That wasn't a lie.
It's so great. So, again, that's the Watergate Amami diss track.
Watergate.
God, that felt good too.
You know, we had that chorizo omelet this morning, and I really liked it. I forgot how much I enjoyed chorizo.
Actually, you got me to enjoy soy riso.
Yeah, that's a good alternative to the nastiness of real chorizo. But
So there's we were sent a comment that's on one of our YouTube videos.
Joe Goody. You know, YouTube comments are the usually most flattering. That's where people really let you know how much they like you.
Well, this is actually made me laugh so hard. This is from a DJ Dadmouth video.
Okay.
So this dude Trone wrote, "This nigga gay as shit. He could say he's non-numeric or whatever,
None.
but if you sucking dick, you gay as fuck.
Yeah.
The fuck kind of a name is DJ Dadmouth? DJ Dadmouth, bruh? The fuck? Also, he's mad corny,
Yeah.
but really thinks he's really fly with that dead squirrel around his rusty ass neck. This is what hip hop has turned into. We've let too many white people in, and now they've brought that weird shit.
There you go.
That's the best thing that I've read all day.
You've Donald Trumped the hip hop world. You've ruined it. You've
Man,
broken the system, man.
The fact that this dude thinks that this is a real DJ,
It's the best.
It's really, really fantastic.
It's it's just it's
And
odd.
ruin
It's
it.
great that no one he can't pick up on the irony of bad jewelry or fur or all the crazy stuff you're saying, or the fact that you're a stand-up comic who's really well known.
Well,
great.
I just think it's great
I
that
love
he's
that.
like, this dude's ruining hip hop.
Yeah, you're ruining the
So
game, Tommy.
funny, man.
I'd agree with him though. I think DJ Dadmouth is ruining hip hop.
Here's an email that came in. I've been listening to the Classic Jeans, and much to my dismay, I found out during a Would You Rather, turns out Mommy Tina is the water champ.
Thank you.
The Would You Rather consisted of eating a week's worth of your bathroom trash or only being able to bathe once a month and then having to drink the bathwater. Mommy Tommy, much like a true bear, chose to eat the trash, floss and all.
Yep.
But Mommy Tina, like the true water champ she is, took drinking the dirty ass bathwater like a true champion. Love you all. Please come back to Go Bananas and do a live podcast. Keeping them high and tight. My big words. Moi, Dan.
Thank you.
Dan, sounds like you are not smart. So let's move it along.
It's not true, Dan. Thank you for being a real champion fan. Thank you.
Jeans, do you remember this? This is in our breakdown.
Oh my God.
The Christina P. fan site.
Yeah, that's like one of the first websites ever made.
Yeah, it's got that real HTML kind of build to it.
This website someone made back in my road rules. It's 20 years old.
And they still pay to keep it up. Yeah.
Oh, that's sweet.
This is the one and only true dedicated Christina P. site.
Okay. Wow.
Christina P. is thankful for being rescued.
Thank you. This nice person put together this site. They took photographs of the television. That's how old this is. And they put it up. Thank you for bringing this to my attention again after 20
It's in the breakdown. I didn't know I couldn't do that.
No, you can. It's silly.
Yeah.
It's really sweet that person kept it up this long. It's an Angel Fire website too.
Hardcore.
Hard fucking core.
Hard fucking core.
That was very flattering. And there's a guest book there where people would write things. This is before comments.
Yeah, that's really great.
Yeah. Old school, guys. You know what's really crazy is that there's generations, there's like people that were children watching me on Road Rules now who they came out to my shows and they'll be like, I've been watching you since I was a kid. I'm like, oh no, I don't know if I like that. I mean, I'm thankful, but
you're thankful that you did it.
No, I'm thankful that they've followed me for so many years, but it makes me feel really old. You're like, how fucking old am I? I'm only 40.
Yeah.
How are you a child when you started watching me? Oh no.
Somebody wrote about Lion Tina.
Mm-hmm.
He said, how long do we give it until Tina says she saw Cuba Gooding Jr. break up a fight in New York City? Chris.
I saw that. That's so funny. That is my story. How funny. I saw it in San Francisco, though.
That's so fucking funny.
Yeah, it's funny for you, Tom.
And somebody weighed in on the Tom versus Burr psycho debate. He says, Tom is 150% more psycho than Bill.
Thank you.
First, let's be clear. Tom is definitely the water champ and stuff like that.
Right.
But laughing your buns off to a guy's reaction to getting his legs crushed by a car is Ted Bundy level craziness. So, Christina, I'm with you on this one. Tom has that bloodlust boiling up inside and needs to go hunting with powerful Joe Rogan to release all that before the bodies start piling up bigger than the poo pile. Thanks for being awesome and helping me when I'm feeling bad. You guys are a fun couple. Peace and love. Daniel.
Finally, thank you. I appreciate that. You're absolutely right. My husband is a murderous lunatic who needs to get that side out.
Just for a little balance here, another email. I've listened to Burr's podcast for a while. It's actually how I got turned on to Your Mom's House. It takes about 5 minutes of listening to that show to realize what a psychopath Bill really is. Tom is not even close to that level. Jay Fizzle. Jay, you seem like a really, really sharp guy, and I'm 100% in agreement with you. He is out of his fucking mind. So, somebody wrote, what did they say here? Couldn't help but notice the moose spotting noise that Hunter made, and a great idea. Could this sound be in the rotation of chips in a bowl and the cat eating?
Which sound? Sorry, when he goes, glassing.
I think right before the glassing. You know? Yeah, like he's like, because he gets so excited.
Jeans, what was the other one we talked about this morning? The guy was super stoked. He goes, that's a big bite. I got a really big bite.
I got a bad bite. I got a bad bite.
I got a bad back, a bad bite.
Bad bite. Bad bite.
Just glassing.
That must have been, that was amazing.
Just glassing.
Is this
such a dad boner?
She's going to go down right there. No way.
I think this is it.
No way.
Yes!
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a moose go down that quick? No. Holy cow.
Holy cow, I was right. That is awesome.
Oh my God.
So much joy. I just love that guy's enthusiasm.
Yeah. I think this dude's right. Let's see. Yeah.
Good suggestion. I love it. Great idea.
Yeah.
Just glassing.
I'm just glassing. Just glassing.
I got a bad bite.
We've been slipping along here. Just glassing. Just glassing. Glassing. We're just glassing. Let's glass. Let's glass. Let's glass. I'm glassing. I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah. It's amazing, right?
Glassing.
It's amazing.
Just
Hunter.
glass.
What should I call it? Hunter sound?
Sure, whatever you remember, because that's your thing.
God.
The dad moose.
Dad moose? Dad boner moose?
Dad boner moose. Good for him. What a life.
Just glassing.
Just glassing.
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 Yeah, just glassing.
let's just keep going. Let's glass. Let's glass. Let's glass. I'm glassing. I'm like, holy smokes. I got a moose. I got a moose. And I'm like, oh man, it's a bull. It's a bull. And I'm like, no, it's a cow. We got a cow right there.
That is the
It's a really good idea.
Yeah, it's funny.
Who sent that in? I got to give him credit.
Good suggestion, bro.
Nice set, man. Let's see.
Glassing.
The idea came from Mommy Austin.
Thank you, Mommy Austin.
Yeah, really good, man. Mommy says, I watched Patreon number 7. It looks to me like Mommy Tina is sabotaging Tommy's hydration.
Okay.
She sits there with an open LaCroix next to her, yet she is drinking Tom's Perrier. I call fuckery. If you see something, say something, Sean. Well, that brings to our attention that Patreon has been off the fucking chain lately.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
It really has been. So, first of all, thank you, Sean. And she does pull a lot of bullshit. When it comes to hydration.
Whatever, dudes. I have my own fucking flask.
She's not cool. She doesn't share, and she's selfish. And that's just, that's just kind of what I have to deal with. So, there you go.
Happy anniversary, Tom.
Happy anniversary. Now you know. Look.
Oh,
gave you the
God.
eyes.
Sometimes you give me the eye roll, which we learned.
It's contempt.
It's
right?
contempt, and we saw a documentary where a marriage therapist said, if that's a sign of contempt. If you see that.
And contempt is a
eye roll,
sign of bad.
And contempt means you're going to divorce. He
Right.
said that's a huge indicator of divorce is contempt.
Yeah.
And you went. And sometimes you give me a triple eye roll.
I don't give you triple eye roll.
Quadruple.
You do eye rolls. Don't act like you don't do eye rolls. Yeah. Oh my God. You have so much contempt in your eye rolls.
gosh.
So much.
Really? Do
Yeah,
I eye
of
roll you a
course.
lot?
Yeah. I have this clip from your
here we
your stand-up
go.
show that you were at last week.
Okay.
I ain't the man for making videos. I don't post videos on Facebook, but this is for you because the last time a video was posted, you was meant to have been at my place. No such thing. I waited for you twice, and I'm here again today where you asked to meet me, and where are you? Where are you? Charmaine Mitchell and her lesbian crew is not here. No one's here.
There you go.
Okay.
I love that it's actually that the Gypsy calling out videos for fights has expanded to women. That's
I didn't
really
know that's
exciting.
what this was. I
Yeah.
didn't know that. So
exactly what
there are
this is.
a bunch of gypsies, which you openly are racist against.
Oh, La Roma. Gitanos a la mierda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody hates the gypsies. We know
Yeah,
that.
of course.
And so that's what
Squatters?
she's doing.
Talking
They
about
are-
squatters?
They are squatters.
Yeah, they are squatters.
They are gypsies. I didn't know that's what. So she's calling out the bitch for not being there again, huh?
She's like, hey, bitch. Just like the dudes do. The dudes are like, mate, I'll fucking over.
Yeah,
and
they're silly.
But now that it's a woman, the woman makes it way more exciting.
Way more.
A woman fighting is more exciting.
By the way-
Only in that you go, this is such a departure from the
normal.
norm. Yeah.
Yes, of course. It's bizarre when a woman fights physically. But why worser? That's from the Gypsy Show.
That is right.
She's
Just got way worse.
Why worser? So very interesting. So this is an English gypsy. That's how it looks.
Yep.
She ain't.
That's the pub, look, where you asked to meet me again today. I'm here again today to fight fight you against Charmaine Mitchell, Preacher Man's Maphrodite. Come and fight me, any place, anytime, anywhere, with anyone. Bring them. Bring them to me.
Go, girl.
Look at her crew.
Yeah, they're good, but her outfit's good. I like her.
Yeah, I think she's
looks
dressed a little
good.
too nicely for a fight.
For a fight. I wouldn't wear white to a fight.
It's going to get red.
Yeah.
Whether you win or lose. And it's kind of tracksuitish, isn't it? It's like a zip up.
Her crew's all right, though, man. They're okay.
Yeah.
Good looking moms.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But
Yeah, women fighting is bizarro. I guess we're not. I'm not even like
I remember
Ronda
when it was
Rousey, who I love.
Yeah, when it was
culturally, I'm
introduced
like, whoa.
into MMA at first,
it
it was a slow ascension, and then they got a superstar out of her,
Yeah.
which she helped the business of female fighting really grow, you know?
Yes.
But I remember when it first started, people were like, no, I don't fucking see a woman fight. Now it's become a thing where people are just as excited to see,
Yes,
people want to see
yes.
stars. They want to see high level.
If you're
and there's
good
some
at
high
it.
level fighters, yeah.
Well, just like female tennis players in the
But
beginning, right?
on the streets, when two women fight, it's like,
Yeah, but can I tell you? Yes, having grown up here, I actually saw more girl fights than I did dude fights.
Yeah.
Between gangbangers and public school, like the cholas would get real. Like cholas get 100 and fucking
Yeah.
fight each other way more
oh yeah,
than dudes. I saw.
oh yeah,
The girls, yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Shit's gonna get way worse.
Why worse her? Yeah, she's calling them out just like the dudes do on this.
Oh, yeah.
There's the pub. I'm gonna
There's
fucking
the pub,
fuck
mate.
you up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, Charmaine Mitchell. I'm here. You know why I live at? Because you was there last night, weren't you? So, yeah.
My cousin's place.
Whoa.
Robbed my cousin's jewellery, took her money out of her place because she's just low lives and you can't get shit because your rich millionaire dad won't give you bread. As a matter of fact, he makes you eat pizza on Christmas Day.
Wow, it was a
Whoa.
diss. Was that even a diss?
That was a diss. Yeah. First of all, this first bitch that came up,
Yeah, it's a lot.
she was intense.
Yeah.
Oh, there's all
That's a
kinds.
true gypsy look, though. That's
Yeah, it
usually
is.
how they rock it, you know?
with the hair.
Yeah, I just thought that other lady was like a soccer mom, but she's a real Romney. Romney Shell.
I'm a Romney jail.
Romney
How about those teefies?
Oofa.
She's got a totally perfect smile.
Perfect smile.
Perfect smile's in right there. See,
She
she put it in right before. Are we making the video? Hold on a second. We're gonna make a video right now.
Gotta get your perfect
Shit.
smiles on.
I gotta put my
Here we
perfect
go.
smile in. There you go. Perfect smile. Man, that first lady's a savage. Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm here, Charmaine Mitchell. I'm here. You know why I live at? Because you was there last night, weren't you? So, yeah.
My cousin's place. Robbed my cousin's
You know I live at, yeah, because you were there last night, so.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
jewellery, took her money out of her place because she's just low lives and you can't get shit because your rich millionaire dad won't give you bread. As a matter of fact, he makes you eat pizza on Christmas Day. Yeah.
They love that.
Bye.
Her voice is like pills,
Smoke,
drinks.
yeah. Smoke.
She loves that real Romney style lifestyle.
Yeah, a lot of hard booze and hard
We
living.
party all fucking day.
Yeah,
I don't give a
dude.
fuck about shit.
I don't give a shit.
Give a fucking shit. Fucking shit.
Jeez, man, these broads got a lot of time. Who's got that kind of time to call out fights with people? I mean, you really got to have no life.
Man.
Jesus.
You know what
Who's
a
got time
motherfucker
for
is that we're doing right now? Furniture shopping.
You really? Is it stressing you out?
Well, it's just one of those things where you don't think about it. That when you move, sometimes you go like, oh yeah, if I don't get something, this room will just stay empty.
I know. And you know what? We really don't have a lot of furniture.
No.
We
lived
don't have
in
anything.
really small apartments.
Yeah.
And so when you move into a house, you're like, oh, there's nothing
shit.
for this house.
No. And we also buy like frat boy furniture. We have electric, what are those called?
Recliners.
Recliner chairs. Like,
Here's how bad we were with
Cup
that.
holders.
Bert Kreischer told us that it was a frat boy chair. When you have Bert going like, hey, what's up with your chair?
Yeah.
Are you in a frat? That's, you're...
well, the problem with you and I is that we like comfort over fashion.
I know.
Bert Kreischer's fat.
I know.
So, I can't if I can't buy something that I can't use. It makes me crazy.
It's true.
It's such a bummer.
Yeah, it is. It's such a bummer.
I like the perfect smile.
I just want it to be set up.
I know, Jeans. It's all, I know you want everything to be done, and I know that, but it takes a little time.
I got to call this fucking asshole now, too. I just remembered.
Which fucking asshole?
One of the baby safety gate people.
I know. It's a process, and it fucking sucks, dude.
Yeah.
It's moving. Listen, there's no hell worse than moving.
Yeah.
Point blank, period.
Point blank, period.
You just get your life and you suck it up, and it just sucks for like a month, dude.
It's
You
true.
know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying. I know what you mean. And I know what you're talking about. I know it.
Yeah.
Anything else, Jeans?
That's it. I love you. Happy Banna Smurfany. Thank you for listening to our show. Come see us do stand up live.
Yeah.
Amazon banner. Use ours to do your shopping this holiday season.
Water Champ shirt.
Water Champ shirt.
It's on sale.
Get one of those for Christmas for your loved ones.
Here is a closing song. It's Six Butts by Jason
good.
V. Okay?
Nice.
All right. See you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye, mommies.
I have 2 boobs, not 6. I have 6 butts.
I'm squeezing my titties right now.
6 butts. I have boobs. 6 butts. Guess what? 2 boobs. 6 butts. I have boobs. 6 butts. Butts. 2 boobs. 6 butts. I have boobs. 6 butts. Yeah. 2 boobs. 6 butts. I have boobs. 6 butts. Butts. Power up, Stephanie Hupp. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. They're gonna get it. What? Get up and watch it. Guess what? 2 boobs. 6 butts. What? Tell them. 2 boobs. 6 butts.
Are you touching that dick right now?
Watch it. 2 boobs. 6 butts. Checking you guys out. Oh, wait a minute. 2 boobs. 6 butts. What? Tell them. Butts.
Do you have any girlfriends that you fuck?
Sean Brennan. And guess what? And guess what? And guess what? I have 2 boobs. 6 butts. I have boobs. 6 butts. Butts. 2 boobs. 6 butts. I have boobs. 6 butts.
Oh yeah, I do, baby.
And guess what? And guess what? Guess what? And guess what? Now I'm fat as a cow. All right?
Oh, no, I don't think I should touch it.
Lot of money in a book. I'm the executive director. All right?